Hello there.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Welcome back to the third part of my server Let's Play series. I'm Josillia, and you may wonder what I look like. Well, I changed my skin, I made a new one matching to the cherry blossom vibe that we have going on here in this vanilla server. Today we will go looking for all the new dog variants that just came out while I recorded this video. While it's published, they already been out a while, I guess. But, you know, they are still kind of new, and I was very excited to go look for them, as well as my friend Nina, who will be joining us on our site today. And I actually wanted dogs since I played Minecraft, like dog variants. I mean, we always had dogs, but we only had this one dog, and I always wanted some different colored dogs. And finally they came out, so we, of course, had to look for each and every one of them. As we got to this flower forest, we gathered some colors and then moved on to search for the biomes. And we thought our first dog will probably gonna be the woods wolf, because we had woods all around us. But there was something we weren't aware of already. As my friend Nina found the first wolf, we realized they were aggressive. No, but we realized that they were just the basic pale wolf variants, even though we were in the woods biome. And then we realized, oh, maybe it's because we already been in this part of the world, and the world generation couldn't spit out new dogs because they were already old dogs, pre-generated from the old versions we used to play in. And that's why we decided to just fly around a little and try to get to the new world generation. As soon as we finally got to an old growth pine taiga, I had the idea to just murder everything except dogs that I can find, so maybe new dogs will spawn. So I just headed for the first pig I found. Well, and as soon as I turned around, look what I found. The first new wolf. We found the black wolf first. The wolf from the pine taiga. And oh my god, isn't he cute? Look at him! I'm still planning on building a big build for the doggos, but I kind of felt bad for leaving these cute little babies out in the open with no shelter. I was scared they might die. So I just built them a tiny little house in the middle of my platform, just for them to be safe and secure, because I love my little babies and I don't want them to die. And you may wonder, why am I not just building a dirt hut? Since I'm gonna rip this off anyway, because I want to build something bigger and replace that. Well, I just want the best for my doggos. I just want them to live in a cute little place. And so here we have it. It's a cute little place. It's not my best building, but it's a cute little place for my doggos, and I'm gonna rip it up anyways. So then we headed off again into the unknown. So at first we wandered around in a nearby woods biome and slaughtered all the animals to get some new wolves to spawn. But after slaughtering, I saw a pale wolf. Well, and then I realized, maybe the new wolves won't spawn here. So we then headed off and searched for a biome more further away. And look what we found! The Grand Canyon minion! A dog only League players will understand. Well, we saw that there was a canyon, so there were bedded woodlands on top of them. And then we just went around and searched, and it was like, we were very hopeful. Oh yeah, we found the biome with the striped wolves. And we looked, and we looked, and we looked. Yeah, you guessed it, there was nothing. So we had to move on. So our next stop was the grove biome, where we were hoping to find the snowy wolf. And how I would call it, the white little blue wolf. Yes, it is definitely my favorite wolf breed. So I was very excited to find him. I am a big fan of white, fluffy creatures. I love white fur, and I think you guys probably already know because I'm a big fan of foxes and I give my characters fox skins. But I also actually, my favorite animals are foxes and dogs. And my favorite dog breed is Samoyed. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they are just like the last picture I showed. White, fluffy, cute floof balls, and they are adorable. They're so adorable. So yeah, as you can see, I searched a long time for these, and I tried to murder as many animals as I could so he would spawn, but it is probably because of the location we were in. Probably because we already been there at some point in time, or someone else on the server already was there. So even though I tried so hard to get one to spawn, we couldn't get one to spawn. And I was very sad. But we had to move on, and yeah, leave this place behind. But I'm glad we did so, because then I found this forest. And there's something special about this forest. Look what I found. God, that's so amazing. And I instantly tamed him, of course. Now we have the woods wolf. And it's Nina's favorite breed, so she had to come by as well. Our next stop was the savannah biome, and I slaughtered some animals at first. I can't even quite remember why I did that, but probably to mend my elytra, I think, because my elytra always was very low on health, because, you know, we had to fly a little bit. So I had to murder and murder and murder, and after a little bit of murdering, we found these little guys, and we did not murder them. Don't worry, they still live. Yeah, we decided to take them with us because we were looking for dog breeds, but armadillos are new, so of course we have to take them with us. But to make the search for the spotted wolf a little bit easier, we just made a little spot for them to stay there so we can easily roam without dragging armadillos behind us. Just at least until we found the spotted wolf. So there we went, looking through the savannah biome, looking and looking and looking through this giant thing with these giant crazy world generations. And luckily, we were already in a new world generation, so it was just a matter of time that we finally found the spotted wolf. So on our way back, we dragged some armadillos, some doggos, everything on our bag. Dragging around the armadillo was a challenge, but we found a jungle biome. And I was like, okay, I have to take a look at least. Even though we already drag around so many animals, I would love to take one more wolf variant with me. So I took a look through the jungle, and you guess what I found? This is the rusty wolf, and he's so cute. He's orange like a fox. I love the color. It's so cute. Look at him. And we brought all of them back home safe and sound. And I, of course, had to breed these cuties so I can have more of all of these colorful dog variants. And yeah, we also bred the armadillos so we can all live in the armadillo farm. I don't know if we will need that, but you know, we don't want to lose our armadillos to death, so we will also breed them. After we headed out again, we found an old growth spruce tiger, where we were looking for the chestnut wolf, which is one of the favorite wolf breeds from Nina. Probably because it's kind of looking like a shepherd, I think. German shepherd. Yeah. So, yep, we also found these pretty quickly. But yeah, I don't have it on record. I paused the recording in between, and yeah, what happened is that Nina accidentally punched me and my wolf attacked her wolf. And yeah, my wolf was a little bit stronger or something like that. I was like, oh, I have to feed him, I have to feed him. So I sat him down so they won't attack each other. And then I fed him. And then I accidentally made him stand up again and he attacked Nina's wolf. So he killed it. And then she was very sad. I was so sorry. I replaced the color. I made a new color for her. So I mean the purple color, you know. And yeah, she had to find another dog again. But moving on, we found a grove again, and this time in the New World generation. So I was really, really rooting for my snowy wolf. I was really, really rooting for the snowy wolf. Since I was in the grove biome first, I thought I might be the one to find it, but guess what? Nina found it. Nina found my favorite dog breed. Well, that's fine. She sent me her coordinates and I came over. And you cannot tell that you can mistake him for the normal pale wolf. It's definitely more white and a little bit blue. It's so cool. It looks so good. I love those white little bloomers. Look at him. So she allowed me to tame the first one, and then we instantly bred them, of course, so she can also get a white one. And guess what happened? Yes, she instantly got the white one. That was very lucky. So right next to the grove there was a snowy tiger. So we also wanted to look for the Ashen wolf, who kind of looks like a husky, and I think that's very cute. We definitely want him. I mean, we want each and every dog, so that's not a question. So I went there, I looked, and I just found the normal pale wolves. I don't know why, but I guess we were back in our world generation. But then Nina told me she found one, so I just headed over to see him. But we kept searching because, you know, she tamed it. I also wanted one. We kept searching the whole forest, but we couldn't find another one. There was just this one. So yeah, at the end we just brought our dogs home and I bred them, and then yeah, I had a baby one luckily. But yeah, that's it. I couldn't find him. I had to breed him. That's kind of sad. But I think I actually have to, for an advancement, I think I actually have to tame one, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments, because this one is still missing until now because I just bred this one. So now there's only one color left, and this is the striped wolf, which is located in these wooded badlands. And we have some wooded badlands kind of nearby, and we got the idea that we just build in the wooded badlands to hope for some striped wolves to spawn, maybe, because I think they can spawn if you are long enough in these areas, but I'm not sure about that. So I just decided to try it out and just build, and yeah, if it does not work that the wolf spawned until I finished the whole house plus interior, then I will go and look for another wooded badlands. But we also did look for many hours for one more wooded badlands biome far away, but we couldn't find one. They seem to be pretty rare. So yeah, I'm hoping that a wolf will spawn here. Let's see if it works. So while Nina went for a very small house, which I'm gonna show later, I went big. I brought some dark oak wood with me, and I farmed a lot of oak over there because there were some oak trees, and I grabbed some terracotta to make some walls red and some walls white, even though that's more like a bright skin color, not white. But I was just trying out stuff, just building something, trying to make something new, trying to practice my building skills and doing something new. I filled in the walls, left some spaces for the windows like I always do. And yeah, basically I just, first of all, just got down a shape and made a second floor and then a roof and all of this stuff. So to make the building process a little more interesting for you guys, I'm gonna talk a little, since in my last videos while I was building, I usually just recorded my voice while I was building, and I don't know if you ever tried that yourself, but if you try to record your voice while you are building something, trying to talk to your audience and saying something spectacular, I don't know, it's not gonna work. Even though if you can multitask and talk while you build, you won't get a nice product in the editing, since the building process is a very, very long process and I have to edit so much out of it. I did record it kind of differently this time. I just recorded snippets of me building and then I stopped recording, and then at the next thing I was doing, I was starting the recording again, and after I did a few things of that, like after I stripped some wood, I stopped the recording, and then I placed some oak, and then I stopped the recording, and then I stripped some oak, and then I stopped the recording. So that's kind of the process I'm doing now, and I think that's more easy to edit for me, I think, and it's kind of more, I don't know if it's taking less of time. I think it does. But it just feels so much better than what I did before. And I did not record my voice while I was building, which is very practical, because it would be very annoying to edit out all of the weird things I say while I'm building. I'm always like, oh yeah, and this and that and this and that, and that's so not important at all. So I'm just doing some voiceover action here and I think that's more interesting. So I will still do some live voice stuff in especially my Morphing Witch stuff, but probably not while I'm building, because that just did not work out very nice. So as you can see here, I have everything almost done. I'm just, you know, making a little bit of a roofing going on here. We don't want anything to fly in. And I should definitely get into the replay mod so I can show you guys a sped up footage of what I built, and I think then you can get a better track of what I'm doing. But this is what it looks like at the moment. So I have this kind of farm cottage looking like roof going on, but also a V-shaped roof, or A-shaped if you want to say it like this. I mean, it even has, you know, the line. But yeah, I'm gonna do some detailing now. And first of all, I got rid of a few of these oak blocks because I wanted to extend the stems downwards, because I think it looked kind of weird without going down on this level. So I just replaced these. Then I made a little entrance balcony area. It's not a balcony, but it, you know, when I say balcony, that's more fitting in my head. And I added some details, and yeah, I wanted to spare you with the details. So here we have the full detailed work. It's really a hassle, whatever, to record detailing. So I would do it with the replay mod probably, but as long as I don't have it, Here you see the finished detailing stuff. I just added some leaves a lot, and I added some trapdoors and all stuff around the windows. And now I grabbed some items from home. I went back. I even took a look at the biome, around the biome, just to find a wolf, but no, nothing has spawned. But I went back and grabbed some materials like glass, because I didn't want to take the beautiful red sand and smelt it into glass. I just went back and grabbed some glass because I already had some, and I'm a big fan of not using sand for glass and instead using villagers, because sand is actually a limited resource, and I'm kind of the renewable, I need renewable, that kind of person. So yeah, I also planted some flowers, and I also grabbed some flower pots, as you saw. So here I'm making some walls for the interior. I'm dividing the rooms with some wood at the floor, and then I added some terracotta at the top. I was thinking of a big house for just one family, even though it might be kind of too big because I actually made so many rooms. But yeah, I'm gonna work with that. I mean, I could have made a 3-family home, like, you know, with 3 different apartments. Each floor is another apartment, but I don't think I thought of it while I was building this. But yeah, the size would have been better for that. But no matter what, this is a rich family living in the Grand Canyon. Minion. And so let's just start with the interior. The first room right next to the entrance will be the eating area on this side and the kitchen on this side. So you can just prepare your meal and then, you know, get right to the table, eat it, and don't have to enter another room. So here we have some counters, a floor, and some details, you know, on the counters with banners. I got the idea from a photo from Google. And also the oven idea. And yeah, the microwave. I really like the idea of the microwave. So that's also not my idea. But you know, getting some inspiration is great. So here I am decorating and decorating like I always do. And now I'm working on the eating area with some chairs. I like the idea of using the red sandstone as, you know, the pillows, and then some banners to have some soft stuff at the back when you're sitting in the chair. They are comfy. They are indeed comfy. And here I added some more details, and that's basically all for the eating and kitchen area. I really love to decorate a lot, as you may see. And yeah, this is the living room. So now I'm working on the living room. This big painting is a TV. I did not use my map art TV because I kind of like to sometimes use some paintings because it looks like the TV is turned on and you see something. Here I made a little glass shelf, I don't know what to call it. And over here I made a little sofa with you know, the sofa table thingy made of glass. And also a little cute armchair. And yeah, some decorations again. A little table to play on with some chairs. And I added an item frame, and later on I added an ender pearl in there because I thought maybe, you know, the ender pearl game, I don't know what the ender pearl game is supposed to be, but yeah. Here we have a little computer, just, you know, because if you wanna do some gaming stuff on the computer but still want to chill with your family in the living room, you can do that. I like some computers in the living room. Here we have a little showcase, and over here a little bookshelf, and that's actually basically everything I did in the living room, except some more decorating because I always love to add paintings and flower pots on end, and also a carpet with a nice little pattern. And next up we have the bathroom. It's right next to the living room. Like, you go through the living room into the bathroom, but that's fine because the living room is in an open space. So here we have the bathroom with a big shower, so you have a lot of space. And of course, I added a sink and I added a toilet, and I also added some tiny little shelves to put in some decorations because we love decorations. And you know, there's some bathroom stuff in there. You know, you need shelves in the bathroom for stuff, of course. So we have some, also a little living coral carpet, because I thought the idea is cute. I also saw the idea on Google, but I already did the living coral thing, so that's not new to me. Some nice looking banner mirrors with blue, because they actually look so much better than the ones I did before. The blue ones look amazing. So next up we have a little broom closet or storage room. You know, the little tiny room below the stairs where you just put all the stuff you don't need at the moment, you know, or the broom. the cramp stuff. I also added some cobwebs because I thought that might be matching. So now we go to the second floor, and in the second floor we have a smaller little bathroom. Just, you know, the one where you just put the toilet and a sink and maybe a little shelf, but basically just to be able to pee while someone else is in the bathroom downstairs, and you don't have to wait until they're done with showering if you desperately need to pee. So next up we have the art studio, where we can paint or design clothes, you know, sewing stuff, or you know, all of the creative things you can do in this room. I made some shelves, and I made this cool looking what's it called? Google said it's called easel. Easel. Yeah, where you paint. Basically the thing where you paint. So yeah, I also added a lot of paintings, like a ton of paintings. And also some plants, of course. But yeah, a ton of paintings, because I mean, it is still an art room, so yeah. I also added some colorful carpet on the floor, and it's supposed to be color sprinkles. And this is the little storage room for the art room, you know, for storage. Up to the next room, we have the party room. The bar and party room. We also have a piano over there. But yeah, first of all, I built the bar, so I added a lot of item frames and also brewing stands. And into the item frames, I did put a lot of potions that I had to brew. And I took, you know, some potions that I already had and haven't used yet, but I also had to brew a few. But yeah, I built also a piano, as I already mentioned, out of slabs and stairs. And this cool banner. I mean, it's a simple banner. I think that's the closest thing I could get to a note letter. But yeah, I also added some item frames then to put in the maps, as you can see. And yeah, I also added some tables to eat something and to drink your drinks, and also some decoration. And that's basically it for the little home bar. And next up we have the third floor, the under the roof floor. And this first room is, as you may already guess from all of the books, it's the little office with one computer and some bookshelves, and yeah, some decorations, of course, because why not? Next up we have the room right next to it, and it is the master bedroom. I tweaked a lot on the bed. It was I really had to change up the bed a couple of times, because I never was fully satisfied with the look. I also added some shelves with a TV and another shelf, not a shelf, it's a walk-in closet. So yeah, basically I made a closet and a shelf with a TV, and also a little area for a PC. Yeah, and I added some details. Here we have the PC and the lights. All of the details that I added, because I always love to add too much detail. And yeah, and last but not least, the interior of the walk-in closet. Woo! Next up, we have the kids' bedroom for the one kid that is living in this house. While I was decorating this room, Max joined me on my side, the character you see right next to me. She was just watching me do my stuff, and yeah, I think she was a little bit procrastinating on building on her own projects, so she watched me do the interior, and yeah, she went with me until I'm done with this video from now on. Except on searching for the last dog, that was something I did alone, but I did it before I decorated this room. Don't ask about the horn, that was Max. Next up, we have the garden, or the backyard. It's not a garden, it has no greenery. But yeah, first of all, as you saw, there was a pool. I made a pool because I love pools, and I also added a table, and some chairs, and also a big old parasol. And yeah, I made this with string and then carpet on top, and I also added a cake and some more decoration. I will show the room tour of all of my stuff later, but first let's take a look at how I found the last wolf, the striped wolf. I went searching again, and oh boy, I had no clue how long this journey would take me. I searched for ages just to find a mesa biome, and then the first mesa biome I found looked like this. Yeah, and there were a couple of these, like only just a little teeny tiny bit of terracotta and a little teeny tiny bit of red sand. And yeah, I found this jungle temple, and I thought, yeah, maybe I just go and grab the loot from that if I'm already there. That was the only one I looted because I found a couple ones on my way to find the biome, and at some point I didn't want to do this anymore, but yeah. Moving on to a point in time where I actually did find wooded badlands. I was excited, oh yeah, oh yeah. But after I looked just for a few seconds, I realized it was pretty small. And that was everything. That was nothing, yeah, that was nothing. I had to move on. But look, after a while of searching, I found one again. Exciting, am I right? And yeah, I spent way too much time looking for the dog because there was absolutely nothing. And to prove you guys how rare this striped wolf is, I found a pink sheep. I'm now an official Minecraft YouTuber because I found a pink sheep. I looked again in the mesa where we built, but yeah, there is nothing. There is still nothing. I always looked a couple of times, but there is nothing. But yeah, I have forgotten to show you guys Nina's house, so here we have Nina's house. This is Nina's house. Look at her, look at her. It's small, but it's cute. And yeah, all about the strategy, you know. We tried to build and then a wolf will spawn, but I guess that strategy won't work with wolves. So now searching in our cherry blossom region was not successful. So I went to the swamp city because this place is so much further away from all the other places that we have been searching on. And as you may see, look at the coordinates. It's so much further away. I mean, if you looked at the coordinates earlier, you may know. So yes, as you see, I found a mesa biome. And look what I found. Finally! I brought him safely back to the swamp city, and to get him over with the teleporter, I had to get Nina over here and make her stay into the swamp city until I use the teleporter and I'm at spawn, and then I can use the teleporter when she's with me in spawn, because the chunk needs to be loaded for the dog to TP over to me. So yeah, thanks to Nina, I got him to the Cherry City. And over there I gave him a cute little matching pink color. And then some doggos made love, and now we have a second one. Back to the house we built to give it some life. I found some zombie villagers. And Max and I decided to cure them and bring them back to the mansion. And this is our happy little family. Right in the middle you can see Bert. Bert is the father of the family. He is working down in the mines, mining for the precious gold and making the family as rich as they are. Next up we have Brigitte on his left. And Brigitte is his wife and the love of his life. Brigitte absolutely loves it to mix some great drinks. She is a full-time mother and caring for her son, Bilbo. And this is Bilbo, the son of Brigitte and Bert. And he is the creative spirit in the family. He uses the art studio to its greatest, and he loves to draw and design nice clothes. So this is our small little family, and now all the rooms make sense. And that the house is standing there like we need someone to live in here. And now I want to grab one of each dog breed and bring them over to the mansion, because to end this video I want in every room, or at least in as much rooms as we have dogs, I want one doggo to present the episode or something like that. So here we have a perfect thumbnail with the shaders and the house, but I will turn it off for the tour because my banners are not working with the shaders and I haven't found a solution yet. Maybe I should just reinstall the shader, but whatever, moving on. So let's sort in our doggos. This is the striped art doggo. This is the white bedroom floofer. This is the orange office floofer. And that's the spotted bedroom floofer. Here's the black sofa floofer. There's the brown kids room doggo. Oh, you look at this good boy. Here we have the gray bartender doggo. And last but not least, the kitchen floofball. So now there's only one thing left to do for this video. The tour. Starting up with the entranceway. I decorated a little bit. Here we have some bookshelves and some armor stands and some Bilbo. That was Bilbo. And then we have the kitchen. Over here I added a table with a lot of decoration stuff and food. Oh my gosh, do you hear the thunderstorm outside? I should close my window actually. But yeah, we have the kitchen as well. And here we have a cool little oven made out of iron trapdoors. And we have the stone cutter. I made a bread cutter because there's a bread right next to it. Oh yeah. Here we have a little computer, and we also have a gaming area. And the showcase, yeah, the nice showcase. And some bookshelves. Then we also have a glass table, a sofa, and of course the TV. And then we do have this gaming area. Here's the ender pearl. The ender pearl I was talking about. This is the ender pearl. And yeah, we have some nice views outside. And then we go into the bathroom where our white little floofball baby is waiting for us. Look at him. But no, we have to look at the amazing interior I did over here. Yeah, look at all the details. Oh yeah, and next up we have the, what is it called? The storage room, the broom room. Broom room. Yeah. Up we go. We have the second bathroom. Just a little smaller one, you know, to be able to go pee while the bathroom below is taken. Right next to the bathroom, we can enter this through the bathroom or also through the hallway. Here we have the art studio, the colorful, kind of messy looking art studio. And Bilbo's already here, that's perfect. Was not planned. But yeah, the art studio is looking chaotic. That's kind of the thing I was going for. I mean, if you do art, you might even also be chaotic, just like I am. I also draw and all this stuff. I am chaotic. Next up, right next to the art room, we have the bar with all of these drinks. And I also added, as you can see, a little jukebox. So we can add in some music discs and dance over here on this red carpet. Or dance to the piano, because look at that, there's a piano. Oh yeah. And also eat something, drink something, just all the things you do at a party. Maybe at a party you need more table, but we have more table downstairs and we also have table outside, okay? So be happy. Okay. And at the top floor we have this little room. I didn't even show how I decorated it, but it's a toilet. It's a small little toilet. If you have to go pee, like when you're standing up, you don't want to go downstairs, so you have a little toilet. So this is Bilbo's bedroom. Bilbo is sleeping here. The bed is a bunk bed, and here we have a little closet. And below the bunk bed, as you saw, there is a gaming setup, and over here in the bunk bed he has a little laptop and all of this stuff he would need in privacy. Yeah, I also decorated this little hallway with some bookshelves. And over here we have the master bedroom with a big old good old orange bed, and we also have another closet because we need to undress ourselves or dress ourselves. Yeah, that's sounds logical. Next to the bedroom we have the office, and yeah, you guys know the office. This is the office in its full glory, with some bookshelves and with Max, of course. And we also oh gosh, I can't stay serious. Yeah, that's the interior, but we also want to show what is going on outside, am I right? So if we look outside, we see the beautiful wooded Badlands, and if we turn to the left, we will see this beautiful little backyard with something a big table to make party, to be able to party and then eat with a cake. It's a birthday party. We also have the beautiful orange and yellow parasol, and we have, of course, a swimming pool. We always need a swimming pool in our house. We also have some opportunities over here to lie and chill, and we also can dive into the water, see the beautiful plants. And Max,